44 is asking you to find the area of ACDE using Pythagorean theorem for a squared plus b squared equals c squared. We solve for x and get a value of radical 41. Given that it is a square, I simply have to take square root of 41 times square root of 41, which the radicals cancel, and we get a value of 41, letter K. In problem 45, it's telling you the diameter of a circle is 6 inches, which implies that the radius is 3, simply taking 6 divided by 2. Given the formula of a circle is pi r squared, I put the 3 in for r and get 3 squared, which would give me 9 pi for the area, letter D. For problem 46, you're asked to find certain values of a cube. Since they're telling you that the side of a square has an area of 64, that implies that each side has to be 8. 8 times 8 gives you a value of 64. Now it's asking you what the volume of the cube is. Well, to find the volume of a cube, it is side to the third. So I would put 8 in for S, given that 8 is the length of the cube, and add 8 to the third. But we then look at our answers and notice that none of them have a base of 8. So therefore I have to change it to a base of 2. Well, to get 8, we take 2 to the third, and then by the rule of exponents power to power, I would multiply the 3 times 3 to get 9. So 2 to the 9 would be the volume of the cube in cubic inches. For 47, we want to know for what values those are positive. In other words, when is that greater than or equal to 0? So by factoring it, we find our two roots, which is 3/4 and -2. And by looking at our answer choices, letter D is the only one that has 3/4 and -2 as solutions. So therefore, that has to be the only option. So factoring is the key there to figure out where those intercepts are at. And finally, looking at 48, it's asking us to complete the square. We first start by taking out a factor of 4 to get x squared minus 5x. And to complete the square, I take my b value, I divide it by 2 and then square it. So it would be 5 over 2 quantity squared. But then I have to go back and multiply it by the 4 that I took out. So 5 over 2 quantity squared times 4 gives me a value of 25, which is letter K.